So preneurs, do you feel trapped? It's probably because you fell into society's trap. But today we're going to talk about how to get out of it. Let's get right into it. So welcome back, preneurs. Today's conversation is how not to be trapped with society's traps for you. And I got a couple of different ways you can actually get out of it. So stick with me. Here we go. The first one is what society's trap actually looks like. And I want you to think about if you actually fell into this trap at all so far. The first one is what they really want you to focus on is negative news. How many times you turn on the TV, I don't care what news station it is, and all that it is about negativity. It's nothing about positivity. It doesn't talk about anything good that's happening, everything that's bad, so it can grab your attention, right? You go on CNN, I call that come negative news, or whatever news station is. They get a lot of their ratings because they pull from what? Negative views, right? Do you fall into that trap? Do you view based on negativity? Another one is this one, which is sports entertainment, right? They want you to be attached to sports entertainment. This is why so many companies, like from McDonald's or beer commercials or whatever it is, they are so big on what marketing at sports games or anything along those lines through commercials, whatever it is that gets your attention. It's a trap. How about another one? Celebrity gossip. All right? Do you know what's going on in the shade room right now? Do you know what's going on in the tabloids? Do you know what's going on TMZ? If you know all that's going on, this is a trap, right? They want you to know what's going on consistently, celebrity gossip. Another one is social media. How many times you look at your social media, get locked in, you're like, man, I've been on this thing for a little bit more time than I thought it was supposed to be on, right? And literally it happens a lot. Where most employers got irritated and they started letting go of some of their employees and start putting in their contracts to hire them, saying, hey, you cannot be on Facebook or Instagram while working, right? Because a lot of employees will actually be too much on social media, right? This might also be a trap for you as well. That's actually keep you distracted on what's really going on in your personal world. Another one is fixed mindset. Has your mindset been the same? Has your operating system, the way you think, the way you see the world, has it upgraded at all? Or is it just the same as it's always been? Or has your age increased, but the way you think has stayed the same? That's called a fixed mindset. Another one is comfort zone. Everything about you is comfortable. Nothing's uncomfortable at all for you. Literally, you don't go out of your comfortable zone, so therefore you're not really growing at all anyways. So anything that's comfortable for you, unfortunately, is probably not good for you. This is a trap. And this is what society wants you to consistently keep focus on. And why? Because they want to keep you there, right? It's the way they market and monetize off of you being in this trap. But how can we get out of it? I have a couple of different ways you can. All right, so stick with me on this one. The first thing you should be focused on is skills and hobbies. What are the different skills that can actually help you be more productive in your life? What are hobbies that actually you like to go and do that make you more productive? These are things I would be focusing on if I'm you. Another way to get out of this side is actually gaining knowledge. What books are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? What audiobooks are you listening to? Or maybe you go on different YouTube series and you actually start developing your mindset on different topics that you want to develop more into or be educated more into. The cool thing about today in the information age, there is no reason why you cannot learn anything anymore. Like anything you want to learn, I don't care what it is, you can find it because it's literally, we are in the information. I can literally Google anything, I'll go on YouTube and say how to do this and I'm going to find it, right? So gaining knowledge is the easiest way to gain knowledge in today's times than ever. Only if you apply that. Another one is implementation. Okay, so once I actually gain the knowledge, how long does it take for me to actually to apply the knowledge, right? Because a lot of people might say this cliche statement that knowledge is power. I don't agree with that. I think applied knowledge is power. I know a lot of smart, dumb people, which means they got a lot of knowledge inside them, but they don't ever apply it, so it means nothing anyways because they're not going anywhere with it. So don't just have knowledge, just like sit with you, apply it, use it, move it. Effectively apply of what you're actually learning so that it can actually show some measurement of growth. Another one is a growth mindset, right? So your mindset, is it increasing? Is that operating system, the way you see the world and how you perceive everything, is it growing? Or you still see the world the way it's always been for you in your lens? Or have you changed your lens yet? When you're growing, you become more open. You get to see more views because you're growing. When you're closed and only fixed, you only see your one view, and therefore the world is very small. The world becomes very big when you're growing. Another one is long-term happiness. Okay? No one can control your happiness but you. If you give your power to someone to control that happiness, that's on you because you gave that power up. But when you have long-term happiness, you are able to say, it's a decision. I'm happy in my environment no matter where I'm at, no matter what's going on, because I control my joy, I control my happiness. This is another one I would focus on. And brings us to our last one, which is social experiences. What type of moments, what type of experiences are you creating in your life? What are you excited? What's next for you? Are you traveling? Are you meeting new people? Are you doing things that are stimulating your brain? You have dreams that you want to accomplish. What's going on with you? What are you chasing? What's the ambitions in your life right now? What gets you up every day? Where the alarm clock doesn't have to wake you up because your dream is so moving you so much that you're just so excited for your next day. These are the things you should be focused on. But if you don't start focusing on these things, unfortunately, you're going to be trapped over here. And this is society's trap to keep you here. And they will consistently keep keeping you here because so many people have felt victim, not even knowing years have passed and been stuck in this trap alone. So tag someone that you feel is, man, maybe they've been stuck over there. You know, maybe you know someone that unfortunately wants to get out, but they just never knew how to. Hopefully, again, this side could give them some keys, some tools to be able to get out of this trap that's been holding them down to where they're at currently right now. So, Preneurs, that's going to end this video. And make sure, again, if you haven't clicked the notification to learn about all the new videos and new content we have for you in the future, go ahead and click that button. And make sure that we're increasing 1% on a daily basis so we can help you increase your profit, your passion, and your purpose, because we want you to live your best Preneur life. And we'll see you guys in the next video.